Hi everyone, my name is Alicia Coombs and I am a communication major with a business admin minor. I am originally from Alabama but moved to Oklahoma when I was a freshman in high school and moved to Texas about 3.5, 4 years ago, somewhere around there. I get to graduate this semester and I'm really excited to figure out where my next steps are. Anyway, my hero story is both professional and personal. A little background, I was able to graduate high school with an associate's degree as well, since I was able to concurrently enroll in both college courses while still in high school. So I had a 2-year degree right out of high school, and I decided that I was going to go try to find a job. I found a job as a teller at a credit union and spent the next close to 10 years working for them and working my way up. I developed really great relationships with my superiors, anywhere from senior tellers, teller supervisors, MFRs, branch managers, directors, VPs, even the CEO. I had lunch with her several times and was able to accompany her on a bunch of different trips to kind of learn all of the roles within the credit union. When my director decided that he was going to move on to a different company, he encouraged me to apply for his position. Since I had already had a good working relationship with him and with his immediate boss, everybody that I had talked to about it kind of said, you're a shoo-in for this, you're going to do great at it. You already know all of the job roles that you would be in charge of. And, you've already helped with so many types of projects and with the responsibilities that the director has to do with. So I went through the whole application interview process and everything like that, just to be told that I didn't qualify because I didn't have a 4-year degree. I took that in stride and thought, you know what, not a big deal. I'll start looking for part-time night classes so I can work towards my 4-year degree. And I didn't think much about it. It wasn't until they hired somebody fresh from college who, don't get me wrong, was a great person, but didn't have any experience. He was able to not have to work during college, so he didn't have any real life experience when it came to working in the credit union. They had asked me to train him in all of the areas that he would be in charge of, and so I agreed, and we got along great. Everything was fine. It wasn't until he started to ask me to do a lot of his job functions and be in charge of a lot of things that he was, that was ultimately his responsibility. I didn't have authority to sign off on things and stuff that he did. So when he was tasked with coming up with projects and ways to keep our teller morale up, or how to get our numbers, to increase our numbers and maintain member retention and things like that, he asked for my help on a lot of that, and I was happy to help. It wasn't until he started to get recognition for it and didn't say that this was like a team effort or that I had helped a lot with it or anything like that. He took all of the credit for it, which was a pain in my side. So I took offense to that, and I decided that since I felt like the company didn't value me anymore, I decided that I was going to quit and move to Texas and start working on my 4-year degree. Now, when I quit, I had some savings that I was able to live off of for a while, but I decided I was going to need some money. So I took a lot of my financial background and I decided that I was going to start a consulting business. I decided to start helping other small business owners with their bookkeeping. But I didn't want to go back to working into an office or having to report to anyone. So I decided to buy some licenses to make myself virtual. I learned how to work QuickBooks and Peach Wave, I think is what it's called, and Sage, and a bunch of different other accounting softwares, and I started to network and make relationships with CPAs, and I told a bunch of friends who were business owners that I was willing to do their bookkeeping for them for discounted prices, but as long as I was just a 1099 contract worker. One contract led to another contract, which led to another contract because of word of mouth. And I was very grateful for my friends to tell other business partners of theirs that what I was doing. And I was able to create my business, and really just, create my schedule around school. So I could focus on school. So with that, I am really excited at the fact that after graduation, I'm going to be able to expand my business by investing in a company in Oklahoma, in my hometown where I graduated high school from, whose current owner is wanting to retire and is wanting somebody to come in and take over. So I'm really excited that I get to continue to be my own boss and help other people grow. And so with that being said, I have 3 goals that I would like to achieve during this whole semester for this class. And that's one, to really learn how to influence my audience. I feel like this rhetoric class would be really great for that. I'd like to improve my written and oral communication, which will be extremely useful going forward in the future. And I'd really like to understand what other people around me are trying to tell me, even when they're not saying the words exactly, or even if they don't understand what they're trying to mean. So yeah, with that being said, I look forward to the rest of the semester and getting to know all of you through the online platform. Bye.